Hi, welcome back to Elements in Focus. I'm Grant Sullivan, and with me, as always, Aaron Rheaume, our Director of Financial Planning, wearing that beautiful blue. Aaron, so glad to have you here. I love doing this with you, man. It's one of my favorite things we get to do throughout the week, and so glad to have you here, brother. How are you doing today?
Grant, I am well. Just looking forward to the topic we're going to talk about today inside of your investment playbook because it is
hmm
on everyone's mind this year.
It is, and it has been ever since February. Now, I will say, Aaron, it's funny as we talk and our first picture comes up. It's fun to watch the transition from our picture to where we are today. And I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe I made the wrong choice with haircut. We'll see. We'll see what time tells. But anyway, let's get
I
into
like
elements
it.
of focus, folks. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. My mom does not. Sorry, mom. So elements in focus. For those of you who've been with us for a long period of time, you know that elements of focus is designed to take little snack bite pieces of conversation from our five critical elements and digest them and spend time, a little bit of time talking through little elements inside of each one. And so for those of you that are joining us for the first time, our team believes that success is never dependent on one thing, but failure can be. And these are the five areas that we've trademarked in our planning process that clearly can devastate a plan in an instant. And so we spend a lot of time here with Aaron, myself, and our team talking through what these are and how to prepare and what are some things you need to consider in these areas. Today, we're going to focus on investment playbook. For those of you that have asked often, Aaron and I do not go through certain investment tips. We don't talk about why Tesla is doing this or why Microsoft is doing that. We talk about the planning aspects of investments. And so today we're going to talk about what is a bear market and what is a recession and why are they different. Oftentimes, especially through the news, we hear in our head that they're the same thing. So, Aaron, as we're looking at bear market versus recession, go ahead and explain to us what they are and why are they different.
Yeah, great question, Grant. And as we try to teach people, two separate things there. The bear market has to do with the stock market, and a recession has to do with the economy. And the economy and the market don't always align. People think they're one and the same. And so, economically, what a recession is when you have 2 quarters of lowering GDP, or you have two negative quarters of economic downturn. And a bear market is a technical term with what's happening inside of the stock market. And so if you were to look at a benchmark like the S&P 500, if it is down more than 20% from its high, then we consider that a bear market. We have been in a bear market at one point in 2022. We are not in a recession at the time of this recording. However, it is being very, very heavily talked about. And generally, when you hit a recession, you don't even know you're in a recession because the data is so far behind to tell you that. So that our job is to try to minimize the noise and do the best we can with the data that we have in front of us from a day to day, week to week, month to month, and trying to make decisions not based on the headlines that people are seeing.
Right. Aaron, well said. And remember, folks, the job of the news or the media, paper, right, television, etc., their job is the eyeballs on screen. So they're trying to raise your blood pressure as fast as humanly possible and let you and get you to digest their content. Some of that stuff is very valuable. A lot of it isn't,
Hmm.
especially when it comes to your financial plan. So a couple things to piggyback off for Aaron. Remember, and we had this in a couple conversations already in the last couple weeks. A recession can cause a bear market, but a bear market cannot cause a recession because Aaron put it very eloquently. There are two different machines. And again, the bear market, when the market is healthy and clean, it does try to get ahead of some of this information. And so by the time Aaron's right, we've hit a recession. We're actually all the way, we're probably mostly all the way out, or most of the time, almost all the way already out of it. So when you're looking at your plan, one thing we want to kind of remind our families and listeners of is this: a well-built plan has already factored in the chaos and the turmoil from recessions and bear markets. Bear markets and recessions happen. They are constant in our financial, you could say our financial world, our financial journey. They're going to happen. And so we've often forgot about even some that have taken place after 2008. We have had some of them already. They were small, but they were there. And so if you're looking for resources on what to do in these time periods, our team has written a lot of content. Recently, articles have been written. The title was A Bear Market Now What? Great content, great kind of solidifying ideas that can bring you back to where the base plan needs to be to kind of wipe away some of that fear. And then again, fear. There's a financial plan for that, right? So check out those pieces of content. You can also log and grab our market carver. We have our two of our portfolio managers, Andrew Thrasher and Adam Harder, who go on and do that program. You can grab that at www.yourlifeafterwork.com. And if you're in this turmoil and you're going, shoot, I'm looking for a team that can handle this. I'm done trying to deal with it, or you're dissatisfied with what's going on, your current plan is being managed by somebody else, please give us a call, 800-928-4001. Brittany will be on the other line. She'll get you to one of our qualified team members, set you up with a complimentary meeting to go through your situation. And again, if you're looking for more of that content, you can also listen to our syndicated radio program. It was considered this. It is now Your Retirement Playbook. We had a little bit of a rebranding, refacing there. That can be found on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon, where all podcasting can be done. And we still are on some of those radio stations that many of you listen to and love. So thank you for being part of the conversation with us today. Reach out and give your team a call, your advisory team, if you've got questions about the bear market, if they haven't talked to you already. And again, hold tight, everyone. This is built in. Good plans can weather this. We look forward to seeing you in the next conversation.